Sup y'all, check it out, Star Wars fans. I'll give you guys a look at my collection of Power of the Force 2 figures. I got them in these 7 little storage bins right here, and they go from A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, some more Return of the Jedi, and then Stormtroopers and stuff. And this one, there's like a few expanded universe stuff. There might be a few that's a little newer than Power of the Force 2, but for the most part, most of this stuff should be all the old Power of the Force 2 stuff. Let's go ahead and crack these open, and I'll give you guys a look. I'm probably not going to get too detailed and show every figure, but just kind of go through them and give you an idea. Alright, so here's all the New Hope ones, and like I said, some of these might be newer than Power of the Force 2. I don't remember if this was still Power of the Force 2. Take a look at her compared to the first version. Man, that was one ugly Leia. Right here again, here's another example of an improvement. I don't think these two were that far apart, but as you can see, there still is some improvements there. Let's try to find some of the really old stuff. There you go. There goes that first Luke. Man, this Luke was buff. Chewbacca right there. Got a Rebel soldier. Got 2 of them actually. There's a R2-D2. I'm not sure. I don't know how many R2-D2s I'm gonna have in here. I don't know if this was the first one. There's another older Leia, but even this, look, let's put these 3 side by side. Definitely an evolution right there. There's even 2 different versions of the ceremony Leia right there. This droid, I forgot, what was this? The ASP-7 or something like that. This was a cool droid. It's a shame that they haven't made an update of this one yet. Ponda Baba, or as I always call them, Nutmouth. We got some Jawas. Oh look, more Nutmouths. There's like, how many Nutmouths do we got here? There's like 3 Nutmouths. I see a couple Darth Vaders right here. Not sure which version is which one is the very first one, or if these are identical. And Baru, I saw Uncle Owen over here. No, that's the bartender. Where's Uncle Owen? There he is. There's Aunt Baru and Uncle Owen. Oh, and a 3rd Vader. I'm like, okay, wait, which one is which? Greedo, this werewolf looking dude, another Vader. So there's like 4 different Vaders right here. This guy's definitely not Power of the Force 2, but I think I threw him in here just because he's not up to like the really current standards of the figures. There's like 5 different versions of the Tatooine Luke, but still, man, that first one, check out that sexy buff Luke Skywalker. Then we got like 4 versions of the man Han Solo right there. Of course, you gotta have R2 and C-3PO together. That's the bunch of New Hope figures right there. And on to Empire Strikes Back, and already I see one of my all-time favorite figures, Lando. Man, this is still one of my favorite figures to this day. He's just so funky, fresh, and cool, and buff. Colt 45, baby. What else do we have here? There's another Chewbacca right there. There's Luke on Dagobah. There's another Luke, a Leia and Han Solo. Another Han Solo and Javier. And then, oh yeah, Boba Fett. There's this other much better version of Boba Fett right there. This is another one that I'm kind of thinking wasn't Power of the Force 2. But again, just because it's not up to current standards, I threw it with these older ones. There's that Luke right there. Again, he's still buff. Leia. Oh, we got Dengar and Bosk. And then these other 2 bounty hunters, I forgot which one is. This one's Zuckuss, right? And then, was this 4 LOM? There's IG-88. So let's get all the bounty hunters together. Bam, there we go. We got all the bounty hunters. Obi-Wan Kenobi's ghost right there. A snow trooper. There's Lobot. Let's put him and Lando together right there. So there you have it. Not a whole lot of Empire Strikes Back. And then on to the Return of the Jedi. There's some really cool ones here. Got some of those Endor Rebel troops. Got Leia and Endor gear. Got a couple Landos. Got Luke. There's a couple different versions right there. Han and Carbonite. Han in the back of the Carbonite. Really, really weathered C-3PO. R2. Han, Leia. It's a trap! We got pre-Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker right there. And this Luke, I think this was a speeder bike one. Got some Ewoks. This dude, have no idea. Leia and her boost disguise. This was always one of my favorites. Slave Leia, definitely another one of my most favorites. Got the Emperor right there. And the Emperor right there too. And the Emperor right here too. So there's like 3 versions of the Emperor. This is a sitting one though. Got some of Jabba's people right here. These Royal Guards. These ones are always awesome. More of Jabba's people. The Gamorrean Guard, the Rancor Keeper, and one of his droids. And these were always some of my favorites. It's a shame they still haven't remade these figures. These figures need an update. Hasbro, update these figures. That's pretty much all the Return of the Jedi ones right there. And then there's all the Stormtroopers. I totally army built these guys back then. I think I have 15 of these guys in total. There's a couple of Sand Troopers here, as well as a few Biker Scouts. These are the ones that came with the speeder bike. And then finally, some expanded universe stuff. Some of these, like these ones on the end here, I'm pretty sure this was no longer Power of the Force 2. But some of these, I believe these earlier expanded universe ones were still part of Power of the Force 2. If not, they were close enough. Definitely, you know, still in the older style. Definitely not up to the standards. And we actually have gotten some nice modern updates of some of these. There's a couple of Dark Troopers. I remember back then I definitely wanted to army build these. I only got 2, but I think I wanted more. I forget this guy's name, and I remember this was from Shadows of the Empire. This guy was from Shadows of the Empire as well. I can never figure out exactly how you pronounce his name though. I called him Zizor. How do you guys pronounce him? A couple of these, I forgot exactly what these called, but I just call them Space Troopers or something. I think this was a Shadows of the Empire guide too. Got this Han Solo, got this, I think this was with the concept speeder bike. I believe this is the cloned Emperor. We got a Leia right here, and a Luke in this disguise. I believe this was also Chewie in disguise. And then Mara Jade, this was always one of my favorites, because, like, man, for back then, this was such an awesome female figure. Some prequel ones, a couple versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. And it's Qui-Gon right there. That's just an awesome Qui-Gon. It's a shame that this was still in the older style. It'd be great to get an update of this with some nice articulation. Same with this Darth Maul right here. I believe this was a concept Darth Maul. It'd be cool to get an updated, actually for both of these. Look, that looks awesome. So there you have it. That's the expanded universe stuff, and that concludes my Power of the Force 2 collection.